Welcome to Witch Yes, a podcast for casual conjurings, witches in training, and the mean 15-year-old girl who lives in my heart.
I'm Alicia Herder.
And I'm Terra Keck.
On today's episode, Imbolc, witches in the news, and a full moon spell for money.
Money.
Money, honey.
Diamonds. Rubies.
All of it.
Sapphires.
On my body.
Oof.
Draped on my body. Hurrah.
Alicia,
Yes.
how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great. We have to talk about something.
We have to talk about something.
Birds.
Birds.
Have you heard of these? Have you seen them? Birds?
Guys, they're crazy. Birds are crazy.
Birds are crazy in love. Birds are crazy about each other. And there's a new documentary on Netflix called Dancing with Birds. I found literally... We had a bunch of great, very deep, beautiful check-ins that we were going to do today. And I texted Alicia last night as I found this, and I said, you're going to love this.
Life derailed. Derailed. I love it. They were beautiful. Tell me more about the birds.
So there's...
Why would they love the birds as much as I love the birds?
So these Dancing with Birds is a documentary about the mating rituals of dance in bird culture. Mm-hmm. It's centered around... Predominantly, it seemed like...
Birds of paradise?
Birds of paradise, yes. Some beautifully colored, some with beautiful plumes, some with really sexy pointy butt feathers.
Yeah.
There were like these birds that made these big structures. McGregor
They
give
the bird.
them names.
They have great names.
Tell me your favorite.
I think McGregor was my favorite.
I liked...
I liked his spunk. I liked the fucking enemy guy who came, who had like the better Pidgeotto hairstyle than he did. Mm-hmm. And I liked that he went away, and I think he got a girl, right?
Yeah,
or
I think
did he
she came back.
I
Because
think
she
she came
leaves
back.
and then she comes back.
Yeah, she leaves to check out the competition and then comes back. Mm-hmm. Oh, no, or is that the two dancing?
Oh, yo, you're talking about
They're like a fucking circus act.
The
Yeah,
wingmen.
the wingmen.
And this is crazy. So I guess a lot of these birds have been studied over a period of time, okay? And the team, this weird wingman bird team, where it's two male birds, and the alpha is the one that is like trying to get the woman, and his bro is the one that's helping him get fucked.
Yeah.
They had been a team for 5 years.
It's so crazy.
Like that you just meet someone and you're like, for the next 5 years, you're going to help me fuck.
I love when men have friends, period.
Very
what
rare.
a strong friendship. 5-year friendship helping the other one get laid. Mm-hmm. How amazing. It's so great. Also, if you've ever wanted to watch a documentary and not be high but feel like you are high, this is it. Like, I feel like I had a head high afterwards. It was so beautiful and majestic. And you just really appreciate the intricacies of birds.
Yes.
I loved it.
The guy at the end, Bob... There are 9 different moves that he has to do over a period of hours.
Yeah, to swoon this female.
Yes. And like during the middle of it, a bunch of these other guys show up and they're like squawking at him, trying to like get him to mess up his routine. And like what he does,
the
birds
biggest
are so
group
smart.
of haters.
Yeah,
ever.
there's like 5 of them. He picks up a leaf with his little bird beak and he like side eyes him with the leaf, like, I got the keys, bitch. This is my turf, my home.
Yep.
And then they leave.
They were like, respect, homie. I'm out. Fly away.
Crazy.
It was so cool.
So cool.
And also I was like, yes, I make my man work 9 dance moves before I say yes to a first date. Hell yeah. Every woman should be a female bird.
I think so. And it's also like the men respect the women for like going and, you know, looking at other people and like, I don't think they get really angry or
too
aggressive.
Rapey or anything. Yeah.
I mean, the ducks do, but besides, ducks don't dance.
Ducks don't dance.
So if your man don't dance,
it should be a movie.
Ducks
don't dance.
It's like cats don't dance, but ducks and like just terrifying corkscrew penises.
Just sit down. They literally, it's a movie of duck sitting.
Waiting.
Oscar. Sundance.
Oscar Sundance. Anyway, that was probably the highlight to the beginning of my year.
Yeah, I would agree. I think it was the most incredible thing I've watched in 2020.
Besides that, by the time this comes out, Alicia is leaving the next day.
For Sundance,
For
yeah.
Sundance.
That's fucking wild.
God. So everybody send her posy vibes and messages of support.
They told us you can guarantee you will be sick by the end of the trip.
Sick?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Because you're just in the cold with a bunch of other people, like all cramped in this one fucking town, always together. And they were like, you'll get sick. Oh, try to take vitamin C, try to take vitamin D, but you are going to get sick. And I'm just like, I've been sick since November. Why? And
Okay.
I'm just now on the up, you know?
I really adored. So I listened to our Christmas episode,
Yes.
which was about Kitchen Witch.
Mm-hmm.
And I listened to it on Christmas because I'm a dedicated listener to my own podcast.
Thank you.
And then I got very sick the next day.
Oh my
And I
God.
was like, thank God, past Terra telling me and reminding me to eat garlic. And then I was probably only super sick for like 2 days. And then it's just kind of been like this gross
Just
phlegm.
mucusy feeling all the time.
Slimer
Yeah.
embodying my corpse. But anyway.
So
Email.
eat garlic.
So eat garlic.
Can I take garlic on the flight? Or do I need to
Yeah.
buy it in Utah?
I think you could take garlic on the flight. Why wouldn't you?
I guess it's just weird. Like, who takes garlic on a plane?
I guess you, baby.
I guess me. Yeah.
But you just had to maybe buy food there that has a lot of garlic in it.
Yeah.
Not that you're going to be like cooking at Sundance.
I don't know. I'm like, how do I eat out at Sundance? I might have to figure out how to cook.
Yeah, I wonder how many vegetarian things besides like hummus and salad that they're going to have. in
Cheese
Utah.
and crackers.
Okay,
I
cheese
think
and
cheese and
crackers.
crackers is going to be my main sustenance.
Or all breakfast food, just eggs.
Oh, I would love that. That would be very good. But yeah, everything else, I don't really know. What do Mormons eat? Normal food?
Oh, it's tuna sandwiches.
Tuna.
Tuna sandwiches and just raw tomatoes. And they think they're spicy.
Well, it's not tomato season, so we might be out of that. But I guess I'm just going to eat a lot of cheese and crackers. And maybe if I start fasting now, I'll be in a good rhythm to fast there.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I'll build up my tolerance. It'll be fine.
All right. So, speaking of building up tolerance, today we're talking about the most disappointing Sabbat ever because it wants to be a spring holiday, but it's
Yeah.
in February, like an idiot.
Well, at least, February kind of sucks. So at least we can have like one more party in February. Like, that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Instead of Valentine's Day, which the day after Christmas, all the stores were filled with Valentine's Day stuff.
Really?
It was very wild.
That's
Yeah.
terrifying.
I hate it. It's like, what if I were alone?
Why you gotta remind me?
Why you gotta
Michael's
remind me?
Hubby Lobby.
Ugh. Whatever. Okay.
How do you say it?
Imbolc. Imbolc.
Imbolc.
Imbolc.
Unless you're British, and then it's Imbolc.
Imbolc. Yeah, we listened to a lot of people trying to say it, but they all had British accents, and we were like, Imbolc.
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 What's all this then?
We're trying, UK listeners. We're
I'm so
trying.
sorry.
We're just bad people.
Okay, so what is...
Starting 2020 strong. All right. So Imbolc is one of the 4 Gaelic seasonal holidays, and it marks the beginning of spring. It's in February, though, so you'll like miss the mark. But optimism. It's all about optimism, right? Mm-hmm. It is held halfway between the winter solstice and the spring equinox, which is normally February 1st.
I'm a fan of the math of that, though. I
Yeah.
like that. And I feel like in a lot of Sabbats, it's like everything is divvied up in between all the solstices and then like the halfway points between them. It makes a
Yeah.
lot more sense than like, let's cram 3 very needy holidays at the end of the year. Halloween, Thanksgiving,
Christmas!
Christmas. What's the other one?
Hanukkah, and then Ramadan.
Ramadan, yes.
Yeah, but that kind of changes, right? It's like the roaming holiday. It just keeps moving.
It's a summer and a winter one.
Oh, okay. Ramadan. The festivities generally begin at sunset on the 1st and leak into the morning of the 2nd. And if you're a patron on Patreon, hey, remember we have a Patreon going? Patreon.com/witchyes. A wink. You'll remember on our Omens episode that the Canadian and American holiday of Groundhog's Day is on February 2nd. Coincidence? I think not.
Those Pennsylvanians are a bunch of pagans.
They are
Pencil
crazy.
pagans.
Pencil pagans. That just sounds like a bunch of pagans holding pencils.
Oh no, we're here for the SAT.
We're here. I brought my own number 2. Imbolc was originally a pagan festival for the goddess Brigid, so it's also known as Saint Brigid's Day.
Okay.
So I had never heard of her before, but Brigid is from Ireland, and she is associated with spring, fertility, healing, poetry, arts and crafts, and smithcraft, which according to dictionary.net, smithcraft is the art of smithing.
Oh, how descriptive.
How inclusive.
All
of it.
smithing.
All smithing. Brigid was known as the goddess whom poets adored.
Oh.
Imbolc also means belly of the mother, which makes sense since Brigid is a goddess of fertility and spring. In the Middle Ages, goddess Brigid became Saint Brigid of Kildare, who is associated with eternal, perpetual flames. At her sanctuary in Kildare, Ireland, which is still around today, but back in the day, 19 nuns would stroke her flame so that it never went out.
With their hands?
Probably not, right? It would probably
Stroke or stoke?
It said stroke. What am I reading? What bullshit am I reading? Okay, well, Terra stokes fires and I stroke fires with my dainty little hands.
My lily white hands.
My lily white hands. All
and you can touch the
burned.
fire because you're a witch. Baby witches don't touch
Baby
fires.
witches. Stop it. The flame was surrounded by a large hedge which no man was allowed to cross. I love this game. Men who did attempt to cross the hedge to the flame were cursed to lose a limb, go insane, or die. Death.
What is inside that hedge that a man feels like that is a worthy
Conquest?
chance to take?
The secrets of women.
Where's the clitoris?
Victoria's Secret.
Whoa.
Huh. I gotta go over this hedge. I gotta find out.
The secret is that they're all made in sweatshops and they're not that comfortable. That's
Yeah.
the Victoria's Secret.
That's the Victoria's Secret. Okay, back to Imbolc. During Imbolc, a household would have Brigid's crosses or even a doll-like figure of Brigid. The doll would be paraded from house to house by girls, sometimes flanked by straw boys. Look what you've done. I'm a motherfucking straw boy.
What?
That song. You know, that guy who says like star boy.
What?
Look what you've done. I'm a motherfucking straw boy. Come on. You know, it was so like 2015.
No, I think you're better at remembering stuff. Ah.
Exactly. Look what you've done.
Look what you've done.
I'm a motherfucking straw boy.
Straw. Okay.
See?
See, what a great reference. You should work for SNL.
You know, I think so too. I'm so fucking funny. Okay, what are straw boys though? They are people dressed in straw suits.
What?
They look like Cousin It, but straw. Please type in straw boy on Google.
Okay.
It is worth your fucking time.
I typed in Starboy again. Oh my goodness.
They are so scary.
Who are these men?
Also, it looks so hot. But I guess
looks
it's February, you know.
Yes.
And itchy. It looks itchy.
It looks super itchy. How can you see what it...
Are you on Google where it looks like it's the wedding picture of the straw boy and straw woman?
Oh, I see it. They
It's
look like
what
they're
are
at prom.
you? Yeah.
Oh my God, and his arms are so hairy.
Ooh,
Oh
yeah.
God, they're walking down the aisle. There's a second one with a little tie.
I guess we can't knock it unless we try it, but it's pretty crazy.
These are so scary.
Yeah.
Imagine one of those showing up at your house like, okay, here's a doll. Walk with me, young child, to the around the neighborhood like it's Halloween.
Please hold daddy's hand.
Oh God.
The Brigid doll and these straw boys would go house to house because it was believed that Brigid would visit each house during Imbolc. To receive her blessings, you would need to make a bed for her and leave her food and drink for her to eat, kind of like Santa.
Okay.
You could also leave specific clothing items outside for her to bless as she passes by your house. She would also bless your whole home and livestock, and receiving any blessing is a celebration, so people would have feasts, take this time to play around with divination, and trek to holy wells.
Okay, but what are holy wells? And what makes a well holy?
Well, here we go. Holy wells contained sacred water that was thought to bestow the power of the other world in the form of poetic inspiration, wisdom, or healing. You would pray for your health while walking clockwise or sunwise around the well. Then you would leave offerings like coins or cluties, which is a piece of cloth or rag that you would submerge in holy water and then tie it to a nearby tree.
Clooties.
Clutie.
Cuties.
which sounds weird and like littering, but if you were to see a picture of it, it looks kind of like nice and mysterious. Very nice. And that's what you do at a holy well.
So where's the closest holy well to us?
Europe.
Damn.
Nothing fun happens in the U.S. except racism and sad stuff.
You should see her face.
I'm bummed out by it.
She's shattered.
Okay, so it's the year of our Lord Satan, 2020. How do I celebrate this now?
Well, it seems to me that Imbolc has all the makings of a maiden and light festival.
Ooh.
So seed planting, young girls going door to door with a little doll. Have you ever even seen a crocus? Like, they're the first sign of spring. So I'm thinking that if you want to make Imbolc your own, start brainstorming different associations that your family or your community has with new beginnings and coming of age stories.
Okay.
The internet recommended a lot of seed-based breads and sweets.
Love it.
Lemon poppy seed cake, sunflower spelt bread, maybe throw some garlic in there because I know you got a cold.
I got a cold, you know. I'm going to have a cold.
Imbolc is also called Candlemas in some places, and Brigid is a symbol of the eternal flame. So baby witches, get you some candles.
Candles!
Obviously white, because duh. But if you could also grab some pink and green ones for love, feminine energy and growth, and money.
Money.
Because we're manifesting our dreams today.
Always, every day.
Part of the idea with the candles is beckoning Brigid's warmth and light into your home, which then invites that good fertility magic in. And fertility can mean like baby making, but it can also mean like creating fertile ground for your career, manifesting opportunities.
I like that one.
And remember that if you're trying to have a baby right now in late January, February, know that if you get pregnant, it's going to be a Scorpio.
This is the time.
Get it done.
Get it done. Boop, boop.
And then if not, wait a couple more months and make a Capricorn, because we just need a lot more Capricorns in our life.
Yeah, we need someone to ground us, really. Like, really ground us.
I need to get shit done. So, you can also get planting. If it's cold where you're at, don't fret. I know not everyone here is a farmer. Alicia grew up next to a cornfield, but there are plants that like the extra time to germinate. So basil, sage, thyme, all like being planted in February. And deer don't like eating them, so they actually make a pretty decent natural barrier if you want to protect like your sweet, yummy plants like strawberries and cantaloupe that also like being planted in February.
Aww.
Now, cottage witches, I'm here for you. While you're waiting on your sunflower bread to proof, do a quick sweeping cleanse with your new besom that you've made and then place it outside your front door. I don't know what Brigid likes about it, but I guess she's a fan of looking at them.
At besoms?
Yeah.
Oh. She rides off into the night.
Maybe. I don't know. She's like, look at all of these clean, warm places.
It's Victoria's Secret.
And then ceremonial witches, you know your colors. White, pink, light green. You can mix in a little bit of red in there too. You're trying to get a little sexy with that fertility magic.
A little saucy. Ooh.
But if you're going to be working with a lot of ideas of purity and releasing the old to make room for the new. And I'm thinking fire is going to be a big element for you guys. Also, apparently Brigid really likes white flowers, imagining that they have some sort of maiden or purity imagery. And that's about it. I would say that you want to begin your spring cleaning now.
Okay.
Push everything out and make room for all of the new growth that's going to come into your life. And then create a fertile ground for you to grow into spring now.
Aww. Now.
So,
Today. As you listen.
Well,
go home. Stop whatever you're doing. Going to work, don't do that. Yeah. Go home.
Get off on the next exit.
You got to take care of the home right now.
And then plant those seeds, whether those seeds be reaching out to friends for coffee or putting in for that job that you know that you're qualified for, but you feel like in your heart that you don't deserve. What else could you do? How do you plant seeds?
I am a master seed planter.
Alicia's a master seed planter because you finished working on your film, back in last summer?
Yes.
Before you came to New York. And it's just now started to blossom.
It's blooming.
Yes.
It's blooming. So just meeting with new people, chatting. Oh, man. Being fake as fuck.
That's
how you get the job, baby. That's how you get the job. Fake it until you make it. If they say, oh, I love this Tarkovsky film, you just nod. That's what I learned in film school. I'm like, yeah, I don't know these people. I respect that you like quality.
So that's all I really got. Oh, and feast. And
eat something.
Eat some shit. Eat some seeds.
Eat some good shit. We ate all the Yule shit.
All that heavy
all the
bread.
Holiday shit. The Thanksgiving shit. Now just eat better. Do better. Really just do better with this holiday. That's all we can ask for you. Wow, that was so fast.
Now, what is that?
Meow. Which is in the news, baby. We are going to take a coffee break, though.
Okay.
Having some coffee with your best friend. You like that so much. All right, howdy, y'all. Are you a Texas witch? Because Austin Witch Fest is coming for you.
Oh, Tams!
Oh, Tams. This spring in Austin, Texas, we'll be hosting a witch-themed festival. You can get your crystals, you can get your candles, you can go to workshops, and of course you can dress up like your witchiest self and just run around and meet other witches. It's an all-day outdoor festival, and it looks like a lot of fun, actually. I was scrolling through Insta photos from last year, and everyone looks gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Oh, man.
They came. They were just like, hello, I've done my hair, I have my witchy makeup, look at how pretty I am. Some, like, were even a little, like, too sexy. I was like, oh,
No.
my eyes.
Matilda.
Like, wearing a dress I would go clubbing in, but throwing in some spidery tights and a witch's hat to make it on theme. But I'm like, I get you. I'm a girl on a budget, too. So if you can't buy a cloak, you may as well make it a little slutty.
Oh, my
I
God.
love it.
I want a cloak so bad.
Me too.
I want a cape. Have you seen
Yes.
those short capes that people wear?
Like Little Red Riding Hood?
Yes, but like more like on Fashion Week 2018. Little capes.
Little capes.
Ugh. Continue.
Maybe they'll be out of style this year, so they'll be on sale.
Yeah, one can hope.
One can hope. Austin Witch Fest will be held on Saturday, March 7th, and the tickets are $5. So why wouldn't you go, you know?
Also, so my parents live in Texas.
Yes.
They moved a few years ago. March and October are amazing.
Clutch.
In Texas. Like, at least my parents live in like the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Yeah.
So it's like I go to Texas every October because it's not hot and putrid like it is during the summer, but it's not freezing cold and disappointing like it is here in New York in October.
So March is the perfect time to go to an outdoor witch-themed festival.
Oh, hell yeah, because it's not going to be brutal like it is because it gets so dry. I mean, Houston gets moist, but
Moist. Houston's different.
And also, Austin is weird as hell.
I heard Austin's cool as fuck. Like,
Yeah.
I really want to go.
It seems like this would be an amazing event to go to.
Yeah.
So if you go, let us know.
Yeah. Send us your pictures. Up next, Liberia. Witchcraft case, which I do not have an accent for. I do not know what a Liberian accent sounds like. Better safe than sorry.
I'm trying. No, I can't think of one.
I don't know. This past fall, 7 men were guilty from a 2018 case involving, in quotes, witches. Yeah, this story's gonna suck, guys. The men accused 3 women of being witches and abducted them, stripped them naked, and paraded them publicly in the town.
God, what do you think you are, Cersei Lannister?
Yeah. Afterwards, they took the women elsewhere and allegedly tortured and sexually abused the 3 women, and one woman later died from her wounds.
Oh, God.
Yeah. The men were found guilty by the prosecution of gang rape, aggravated assault, and criminal conspiracy and facilitation. Initially, they were given a 25-year jail sentence until the prosecutor, Counselor Wesse, filed a motion to correct the judgment. Counselor Wesse had said the crimes committed requires death by hanging or life imprisonment. We do not want death by hanging, but life imprisonment as required under the law. Since all 7 men were between 40 and 45 years old, the judge increased the sentence from 25 to 45 years in jail.
Amazing. Okay,
Yeah.
so this case sucks,
Yeah.
but this is probably, I feel like, the first time that justice on some level was served.
Yeah.
That, like, people came and were like, no, this is actually exceptionally vile and
Yeah.
vicious, and they should never be free.
Which is good, yeah, because we don't really hear anything about the aftermath of what happens to people who go through things like this. And even then, it's like the judge initially only wanted like 25 years,
Yeah.
which I know that makes you like 65. So that's a big chunk of your life kind of gone, eclipsed, but not even being like life. We're going to give you 45 years, which I mean, probably they'll die in jail, you know, but it's still crazy that it's not even you fucking killed a woman, but I'm not going to give you life imprisonment.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
I would also want there to be some kind of restitution or compensation for the victims and their families.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what happens to them, like the counseling that they'll need and the medical bills and like the funeral bills from the unfortunate woman that passed away. Like,
Yeah.
I would want not only them to be punished, but those women to be supported and protected.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's included in this or if that's
It wasn't talked about in the article, so
probably not.
that makes me, assume that it's not included, unfortunately.
Like, you just have to live with your wounds
Yeah.
forever. Oh, guys.
Crazy. But going on to a different type of crazy, Miami.
Oh!
Ow, ow. So there's a new Miami witch directory.
Which directory?
Witch directory. Did you ever get like the elementary school directory and
Yes.
you'd like go through it and you'd be like, this one's my friend, and
Yes.
you would like highlight them all?
Mm-hmm. And then I would cross out the one that I fucking
Yeah,
hated.
fuck
I hate you. And then I'd be like, little tiny heart next to my crush.
Yeah.
But no one can see it. Ugh!
Yeah, exactly.
Wipe it out!
Yep.
Why, Terra, you idiot?
Tammy's gonna know. She's gonna know, and then she might be like, do you want him to come over? And I'll be like, no, I can't show my feelings.
No, my room is covered in Polly Pockets.
Ah! Miami. The 11th House is a Miami-based organization connecting locals and the city's thriving community of mystics, witches, brujas, and healers. Founded by Jess Swanson and Angel Garcia, the 11th House is an online directory where you can find contact information about witches and healers and learn more about what they do. The 11th House aims to bring Miami's mystical community out of the shadows and celebrate the often misunderstood or thought to be, in quotes, black magic that has its roots in Santeria and voodoo, influenced by the Caribbean traditions and black and brown communities. The 11th house refers to one of the 12 astrological houses in a person's birth chart that rules over community and friends. On the third Thursday of every month, the 11th house throws a queer astrological party at Mama Tried in downtown Miami with local tarot readers, which
I
sounds
love
so
that.
much fun.
I love that.
You can find more information about the 11th house at 11thhouse.org. Boom.
So we have a lot of Miami representation, not only in our team with Marcelito,
Whoop, whoop.
but also our first Patreon patron, Nanette,
Nanette.
is from Miami.
Nanette.
Who we
is from
cherish and
Miami.
adore.
Yay. Nanette.
So too bad you don't live there anymore.
Well, yeah. But she's from there.
But if you ever visit, you know who to look up.
Exactly. There's a whole fucking directory when you go back home to hang out with your parents.
And then another thing, I think it's amazing that they have the queer astrology night, because a lot of queer spaces, there's been a lot of discussion recently that a lot of queer spaces are all centered around hooking up and drinking.
Oh.
And that a lot of queer coffee shops are opening up in like Brooklyn and in LA to create sober spaces. And then now
That's
also
cool.
a creation of a spiritual connection with your queer community. That, like, you know, being queer isn't just about like
Grindr.
sexuality and,
Yeah.
and partying, you know, even though that can be a really big part of it. The other ways that we feel whole inside our communities is so important. So this is great. I'm like, pumped for this.
Yay. I love it. And just like my love for safe queer astrological party spaces is my love for money.
Money.
We have a full moon money magic spell.
Only the full moon.
Only the full moon,
Sorry, guys.
which is February 9th.
Mm-hmm.
Full moon is February 9th, baby.
All right.
Tell me. Hit
Here's,
me.
here's what you're going to need. Listen, because I'm not
Listen.
going to put it anywhere else because I'm lazy. I got things to do.
We have Imbolc to plan.
Yes. Candles to buy
Seeds to plant
and bake.
and bake.
I have to make a besom.
I need to be a straw boy.
Please don't.
Come on.
No. I forbid it.
No.
All right.
It looks so warm.
You're going to need a full moon.
Okay.
So you really got to be patient. You can put it on your calendar. Alicia said it's going to be on February 9th after this drops. So that's like a couple weeks. Okay?
Okay.
You have time to plan.
To prep, yeah.
Next, you're going to need gold. The original spell calls for gold coins. Alicia and I did some research trying to find out where the Sacagawea coin, where you could get that online. Like, I'm not a fucking pirate, okay? So, like, if you go onto govmint.com, they also sell gold coins, but they're like $50. So if you have access to that, that's great. If you don't, I'm thinking you could probably just, like, use a gold necklace or a gold ring or
Yeah.
something that creates that imagery of worth and value and excess and abundance.
Yeah. Your diamonds.
Your diamonds.
Just stack them up, baby.
You're going to need a red wallet or a pouch for power and luck. Give me that good fire sign energy.
Right. Marcel just bought me one for Christmas.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
bam.
that little new red clutch over there.
Do you think it's safe to keep these gold coins in?
Yeah, it has a little zipper.
Perfect.
Yep.
And
all
then
safe.
finally, you're going to need a tiny mirror small enough to fit in the wallet or the pouch. So I guess this pouch has got to be pretty big.
Okay. Or the mirror's got to be pretty small.
A really tiny mirror.
Really tiny mirror.
So find a nice quiet room with a window. Turn off all the lights, blow out any candles. We're working with strictly moonlight tonight, baby witches.
Whoop, whoop.
Situate yourself in the moonlight. Don't you look so pretty?
I did my makeup for the moon.
And she loves it. And she notices.
She does.
So this spell was very clear that you need to have a firm grip on everything you've got, because if you drop any of it, that's it. It's over.
Oh, my God. Okay.
So you're going to slowly open your pouch or wallet and then place each coin, gold piece, gold necklace, ring, whatever, into the pouch one by one. And I want you to do it with intention, with power, get those good vibrations inside your heart. And then you're going to place the mirror inside. Okay? Then you're going to hold the pouch up to your eyes.
Okay.
Which I'm not sure if it has to do with like your third eye energy, or that's just a power source for you to project energy through your eyes.
If I hold it up to my eyes, I am definitely looking at it.
You're super looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want you to visualize manifestation energy flowing through both you and the pouch. So focus your thoughts on money, abundance, and wealth.
Money, abundance, and wealth. Money, abundance, and wealth. Money, abundance, and wealth.
If you mess up the sequence, drop a coin or whatever, you're done for tonight. You have to wait until the next full moon.
Oh,
okay?
shit.
Like you cannot try again. You cannot try to fix it, or else it's going to go bad, because the dropping of the money is definitely going to be a symbol of loss, being, what's the word I'm looking for? Clumsy with your money, clumsy with your time.
Credit card debt.
Credit card debt, probably.
Sashay away, hunty. Not good.
And then the idea is that you can do this spell repeatedly every full moon until you feel like it's working. So I guess you have to get a couple pouches. And it didn't say where to put the pouch. It actually didn't even say to close the pouch.
Oh.
But I think you want to close it so the money stays in there.
You know, you probably shouldn't have your diamonds falling out.
No.
No.
So there's a part of me that thinks if you're trying to manifest something, I mean, under your pillow, carrying it with you, under your bed, or leaving it on the windowsill.
Yeah.
Probably good tactics.
Soak that moonlight in.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
And that's it.
I could use more money
Mm-hmm.
forever and always. I want to be a rich bitch when I grow up.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Let's make a pact. If one of us becomes a rich bitch,
Mm-hmm.
it will most likely be you. Know this. It will most likely be you. But if one of us becomes a rich bitch, we elevate the other.
Yes.
That's how it goes.
And shake.
And shake.
And we are going to slice our hand and
No!
blood shake.
Ah, blood shake. Blood everywhere.
Ew, gross.
Slut.
Gross. But this has been Witch Yes.
Yeah, that was it.
It seems fast.
Pretty fun, chill holiday, just about beginnings and cleaning and feeling good inside your heart about the good things that come for you.
I love that. And money.
And money. And you don't have to eat any cake that's got sticks in it.
Well, poppy seed. I'm not a fan of poppy seed. Let's say that.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it about it?
I don't like you're chewing the seeds. I don't
You are
like
chewing
that.
the seeds. It's got like the crunch.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Mm-hmm.
But someone else might. You know, it's okay.
What about if the poppy seeds are just on the top?
So I can just take them off,
Yeah, you can wipe them off like a sesame seeds on a bun, but it's still like you made it.
like how you think like people who eat meat give their pizza over to vegetarians, and they're just like, oh, just take the sausage off, take the pepperoni off,
Oh,
just like that. Where I'm like, ooh,
just eat around it.
just eat around it.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
It's the juices.
It just seeps in.
gross.
Gross. I guess we'll wrap it up. Fuck. All right.
Yeah.
We'd like to thank Marcel Pérez, our producer, Mallory Porter, our creative director, and Kevin MacLeod for letting us use the music each week.
If you want to find me, I'm Terra on Instagram. You can find me at her lovely face. That's my art one. And then you can find me at _little moss. And that's my personal one where I post food and stuff.
And if you want to find me, Alicia, I'm on Instagram at Alicia.Herder. That's my name.
If you haven't rated us on iTunes, give us 5 stars. It really doesn't matter what you say. Say I've been cursed by dark witches to write this 5-star review. Say that this is my good deed for the week. It's how people find us. And without a steady stream of reviews, we fall back in the charts. We're on Instagram at WitchYes. If you're listening to us on your device, screen grab it and then send it to us. We'll feature you on our Instagram stories and you'll make friends.
Yeah.
You can also email us at witchyespodcast@gmail.com. You can find us on Patreon.
Whoop, whoop.
At Which Yes. And remember, patrons are getting an extra episode from Vaults of the Obscure once a month at the $5 level. And that's it. And this has been
Which Yes.